Andrew, thanks very much. We just had this wonderful conversation about how you've broken through your old life. Do you want to tell us about the old one and maybe then go into what the hell is happening and how are you feeling about it?
I will try. So my old life, which is still my current life because I'm still here at the moment, but it is about to change, and I can talk to that. My old life is it's very routine. I have a good job. It pays well. I work Monday to Friday, 8:30 in the morning till 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Incredibly routine. I have the same thing for breakfast every morning. We prepare dinner at night. We try and organize fun things to do on the weekend to shake it up a little bit. I live in a great part of the world. It's in Brisbane in Australia. We've got some amazing beaches that are only an hour or so away, which is it's amazing, and I enjoy my time there. But Australia is a long way from everywhere else, and it's everywhere else that I want to be. I've gone through 2 marriages. I've got 2 children. I've ticked a lot of boxes, I guess. I've got an apartment that I live in Brisbane. I've got a car that I drive that I enjoy, nice car that I drive. But it's all routine. And if I was going to do this for another 15, 20 years until I get to retire, or 25 years or so until I get to retire, I would not be happy. I know that. I know that I've been meaning to do something, needing to do something that's very different to what I'm doing now, and I'm doing it. So I've recently, I mean, my partner is Hungarian, which helps to have a European national as a partner. But we are going to go over and live there. I've recently just resigned my job, which is the first time in my life that I've resigned a job without another one to go to. And we're moving over to Europe. We're moving over to Budapest to start with, where we're going to enjoy the back end of the European summer to start with. And then we're going to lay a life together, whether that's in Europe or whether it's in Dubai, which is the other opportunity or potential opportunity that I'm looking at the moment for work. We're just sort of going to wait and see what the universe throws at us, I guess. So yeah, it's hugely exciting. This is something I've wanted to do for a great deal of time. How
long you have actually done it, and you were planning to do it? How long?
So I did my European adventure, if you like, when I was younger. When I was 20, I lived over in the UK for a year and a half or so, and traveled a bit to Europe and back and forth, and worked in bars the same way that every other Kiwi and Aussie does when they go to the UK. And that sort of set the desire to come back. I loved every part of Europe. Every European city that I've been to is slightly different for the culture, the language, the food, the history, the customs that are in each country, and I love every single part about every single one of them. But I again got into my routine, and I guess it's been for probably the last 10 years that it's been an itch that I've wanted to scratch. I wanted to go back and experience it again in a different stage of life. So not when I was young and just happy to work in a bar and work for peanuts just to, pay for my next meal or organize our next trip. But now it's going to be as a part of a career move, effectively, to, I want to be employed over here and with a big company and work my way through if I possibly can, and learn the language and everything as well. So yeah, it's for the last 10 years, it's been a real itch that I wanted to scratch. And I don't want to get to 50, 55 years old and say, I wish I'd done it. So we've talked, my partner and I have talked about it endlessly for a long time now. And yeah, we're making the move. We're doing it.
And do you want to share just one last thing? When you've let everything go, what happened at your workplace that it seems like you could pretty much get almost the same amount for work remote for 2 days?
Yeah, so that's my bonus at the moment. I'm working on a project at my company that they kind of still need my level of expertise and experience on board. So as much as I'm resigning my position from that company, they're potentially going to hire me back as a contractor to work for a couple of days a week. Even if that is Australian business hours, which is midnight till 8 a.m. Hungarian time or European time, which is not great. But for 2 days a week, I can handle that no problem. And yeah, the contractor rates go a little bit better than the normal salary rate. So they, yeah, I'll potentially be earning the same sort of money that I'll be earning now for a couple of days a week work. Which is highly appealing. So if I can keep that going for a little while, that'd be great. It's possibly only going to be for 3 or 4 months that they're actually going to need me for, but that's okay. That just puts us in a good position for the next 3 or 4 months, and we can worry about what happens next after that.
But we know when we trust universe, right? There's new doors opening, and they do open for those who are expecting them. Andrew, thanks very much. I loved the story, and I know this is just the beginning, right?
It is. Yeah. Can't wipe
Enjoy
the smile off my face, Andrew.
I can see it. All right. Wonderful. Take care, huh?
Thank you.